thought the last episode was bad, which by the way, if you haven't seen it yet, the link is in my description. Oh, Nancy. Oh, that's nothing. You've seen nothing yet, okay? Get a load of this, Walter. Hey guys, it's me, Navi, and welcome back to my channel. And of course, if you're new here, welcome baby. I'm very glad you're here. And of course, welcome back to yet another episode of All the Boys That Ever Played Me. I know. So smart. So smart. If you thought the last episode was bad, which by the way, if you haven't seen it yet, the link is in my description. Oh, Nancy. Oh, that's nothing. You've seen nothing yet, okay? Are you sitting? Do you have your popcorn? Do you have your tea? Do you have your crumpets? Are you sitting Indian style like crisscross applesauce? Are you settled? Because you have to get a load of this. You have to get a load of this. Get a load of this, Walter. But before we get into it, of course, if you guys could please do me a huge favor. If you could please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and of course, watch to the end of this video to find out even more tea and juicy secret about my love life. Last time I did my elementary school relationships, which weren't even considered relationships. And today I'm doing middle school relationships, which also weren't considered relationships and still aren't considered relationships. Which by the way, if you are in any of those following grades, don't let that little boy talk you into a relationship. Take it from me. I'm just gonna tell you this right now. Don't let him do it. Don't let him talk you into it. Don't let him make you think about it. Don't even look back at him. Cause all he's gonna do is waste your time, baby girl / baby boy. Don't do it. 6th grade, most blurriest relationship of my life. You wonder why they say that middle school relationships don't count? This is why. So I had a crush on this guy, and like I told my homegirls about it. One of my homegirls, she was friends with the guy that I liked. And so she was like, well, do you want me to like go and like ask him out for you? Cause like I can hook y'all up. Now in today's time, if you try to do that, that's kind of sketch cause it makes you look like a punk. It looks bad. It just looks bad. Like if you try to send somebody to go do your dirty work for you, whether if it's to ask out somebody or to break up with somebody, that's not a good look. And don't ever do that. If you're watching this, don't ever do that. I did that. She went up to him for me and basically told him everything that I told her about how I had like a crush on him and that like I kind of liked him and that like I was willing to date, whatever dating was back then. And he said yeah. So that was how I got asked out. That was how it started. It was the most blurry and unexciting relationship I had ever had the opportunity of experiencing. We did not talk. We had no communication whatsoever. Literally, I think the most we did was say hi to each other in the hallways and like maybe give each other like a side hug. And when I tell you the side hug was so awkward too. Like I'm gonna use my teddy bear for reference. Say hi to the camera. This was how it would be. Like he would come up to me and like it was like that. Like it was stiff. How do you make a hug stiff? How does one do that? It's a hug. And we rode the bus home together, and I think on like the last day of school, he gave me a kiss on the cheek. That was the most like that relationship. And like it was just so like unexciting and awkward, and I don't know what made me like agree to do that. I don't even know why I liked him. And so towards summer break, because I think we dated for like a couple of months, maybe somewhere in there, he wanted my address. Oh baby. See, in middle school, I wasn't allowed to date. Were you allowed to date in middle school? Oh. Okay, well that must have been nice because my mother and my grandmother, they didn't play that crap. They were like, no boys until. But the thing was that he didn't know that I wasn't allowed to date. He just kind of assumed that I was allowed to date like everybody else. And he wanted my address so we could, you know, like hang out over summer and whatnot. So obviously I couldn't do that because if I did that, then he would want to come over and my parents would be like, well, why does he want to come over? And that's how they would find out. So I didn't give it to him. Like my friend who asked him out for me, she came up to me and told me that he wanted my address. And I just kind of, I don't know. I kind of just brushed it off and went about my day. And so you think it would end there, right? No, he came to my street. didn't know it was my street, but it was my street. The old neighborhood I used to live in, there used to be this basketball court, like a huge circle at the end of the road, and then there were all these basketball hoops, and guys from other neighborhoods, they would come down to my block to play basketball. And he was one of those guys. Now, I know you're probably thinking, Navi, why is this a problem? You could just easily stay indoors. I wasn't an indoor gal back then. I was very much outdoors. I was a hot girl before a hot girl was a thing. I used to go over to my little girlfriend's house. We do each other's nails and hair and stuff. I sit on the porch gossiping and whatnot, drinking lemonade and Kool-Aid and all that stuff. So every time I saw him and his gang of friends coming, and I was outside on the porch with my little girlfriends doing their hair and braiding and crocheting, I said, okay, gotta go. I had to dip back indoors so he wouldn't see me and my parents wouldn't see me with him and think something's up. I did this the entire summer basically. I was living like a fugitive, hiding from my boyfriend. And then 7th grade comes. I get on the bus, it's the first day of school. I'm happy, I'm thriving. I got new clothes, I got my hair did, nails done, sneakers. And in my head I was thinking, today's the day I'm gonna see my boyfriend. No. He got on the bus because my bus stop was like a couple of stops before his, and he sat down either like across from me or like in front of me, and this kid next to us who like knew both of us and knew that we were dating or had dated, he asked us if we were still together. And in my head I'm thinking, yeah, of course, why wouldn't we be? And at the exact same time I said yes, he said no.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
I did not know that it was possible to get broken up with and not even know about it. Embarrassment hurts. And you think that this would be the end of it, right? No, we actually dated a second time. And then broke up again. I don't remember anything from the second time. I just know we dated a second time and it was over. It was kaput. Out the window. Can we move on to the next one, please? 8th grade, because it took me a year and a half to recover from that. There was this football player. I don't know what it is with me and athletes. And it was like when I met him, I didn't even know he was a football player. I just kind of found out along the way of knowing each other. We actually did talk in this one. He was funny and he was smart. Like, I'll give him that. We only had one class together, but like when we did talk to each other and see each other, we hit it off immediately. The chemistry was real, it was there. Like we were always laughing together and cracking jokes. He ended up becoming one of my best friends at the time. He was feeling me and I was feeling him, and like I thought, okay, this is going too good to be true. What is it? He had a girlfriend. But did I know at the time? No, I thought he was single. But then again, when are football players ever single? Like every football player I meet, I swear, if they're not in a relationship, they're talking to like different girls trying to get ready to get into a relationship. You know what I mean? Like it's rare that you ever find a solely single football player. Why did he have to have a girlfriend? That's how I felt when I found that out. I was like, why? Who told you to get a girlfriend? But of course, after I found this out, you know, I didn't want to be the home wrecker or like the relationship wrecker, so I backed off. I kept my space. That way, if y'all break up, you can't say it was because of me, okay? I am not a home wrecker. But at the same time, it was like even after I had backed down and like kept my distance, he was still coming to me for some of his most personal problems. And when I say personal problems, I mean the problems in his relationship. We would get to class and like he'd be upset and I'd be like, yo, what's good? And he just let it all out. Like he just started complaining to me like, I hate my girlfriend, yo. She's obsessive, she's this, she's that. And so me being me, it was like, you know, I can't exactly like get involved in that because that's your relationship, but like we're still friends. So all I could really do was sit there and like listen, give my sympathy, my empathy, my thoughts, my 2 cents, maybe not even 2 cents, more like a penny. And they were on and off for a while. They were. They duped it out. They had their share of breakups, makeups. They break up one day and then make up the next, and then break up another week and then make up the next, and then break up and then make up. Like that's all they did. Until finally came the lucky day. It was like the end of World War II. They broke up for good. And I was like, yes, this is my moment. This is my lucky day. This is my time to shine. I was ready. I was coming to school dripping every day. This is my time to shine. This was my time to shine, baby. I had a clear shot. I was open. I was ready. I had my shot. I was dribbling. I was ready. And then I got blocked. He got another girlfriend. Another one. Another one. And guess who it was? It wasn't me. No. He got another girlfriend, and I didn't even know who this chick was, but from what I heard, she was mean and obnoxious and like just had a problem with everybody. Like she always had that attitude. And you would think that I would have stopped there, right? No! The same cycle continued. He told me how much he didn't like this girl and how he didn't like the relationship. Yeah, she's this, she's that. Oh my God, she gets on my nerves. And I sat there and listened to the same bullcrap yet again. Y'all, I listened to him again. I sympathize. I sympathize. I sympathize and empathize. And I still didn't get picked. I still didn't get drafted. And then next thing you know, they ended up breaking up for good. And he got another girlfriend. That wasn't me. Like, do you not see me? Do you not see me? I know I'm short, but baby, I made my presence known, okay? This time I made my presence known. How do you miss this? How could you miss this? How? I'm right here. I'm right here. I am present. I exist. Clear as day. Exactly. There is no way that you should have missed that shot. It was just, I wasn't getting anywhere. And so at that point, I just said, you know what, coach? I'm handing in the towel. Here you go. Here's my letter of resignation. Take it, take my resume, all that, because it was obvious that I wasn't getting drafted. And that wraps up my middle school relationships. Yeah, Thank you guys so much for watching to the end of this video. If you made it to the end, that is. If you liked it, please let me know by liking this video, leaving a comment, and of course subscribing to my channel. Comment if you got played, and then we can share the same pain and embarrassment that I felt throughout filming this entire video. And of course, don't forget to check out some of my other videos. I will see you guys next time with another video. Have a great morning / afternoon / evening / whatever time you watch this, and I thank you for doing so. Bye bye!